The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Devin Singletary. He played in this state at Florida Atlantic.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Stroud's throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. In motion right, that's Collins. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. Only able to gain a couple there, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Etienne once more. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Etienne up the middle. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28. Lawrence will throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 2nd down and a yard. Now Lawrence going to move him around a bit. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Here's the rookie from Auburn, Tank Bigsby. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Bigsby. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I open.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jags will jump on top with the game's 1st score here this afternoon. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Oh, man, coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now Stroud. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. On the return, here's Agnew. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Another tote for Etienne. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Straight ahead, Etienne. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And they're going to be set up beautifully. A heck of a return down inside the 40-yard line.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
He's got a man complete. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Takedown with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Lawrence now going to move him around. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 21 yards here as they convert on third. Here's a give to Etienne. 103 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. From the 42-yard line, here's the second down and 4. And they'll go again with Etienne. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action now. Lawrence. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. Here's a give to Bigsby. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Etienne is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So what a first half that he has had running the football. That now 3 touchdown runs.
And I would anticipate that when they get down in the red zone, he's going to get more chances as this game goes on. And I think that the guys blocking for him are going to ask for him to get more chances. They like the rhythm they've developed.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A handoff for Etienne. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll run with Etienne. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. To the right side and caught by Dell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Watch out for 86. Single, 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 single. Left wing 19. Ready.
Throwing now is Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now Lawrence on first down. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Lawrence to throw. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now Lawrence changing the play. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. McManus's point after is good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Stroud looking to throw. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do.
Well, the humidity still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on. Hit. Moving 19.
Stroud off the play fake. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. Agnew now to return. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now ETN to start the drive. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Throwing on 2nd down. Lawrence. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. 3rd down here. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. You look at the defense for these Texans. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the... And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll look to Etienne to start things out. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now they'll audible to something else. Play action. It's Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. They'll run with Etienne. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Here's Etienne. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll run here with Etienne. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Etienne with it. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence now going to move him around. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 1. And Stroud now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
They had 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Fourth down. Here's Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Amulican. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. A quick throw there is incomplete. The Jaguars at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run with ETN. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Once more, ETN. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Stroud to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One first
touchdown here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Stroud and company going for it. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Etienne once more. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Tackled by the cornerback, Derek Stingley. Now Lawrence changing the play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And they'll throw it with Stroud here. 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Stroud now on 2nd down. Taking a shot for Dell here. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Stroud on 3rd down now. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. And now an audible here into something else. They go play action with Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
On first down, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Second and 10. Stroud to throw yet again here. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Etienne up the middle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Lawrence going to move him around a bit. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line. On play action, Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now Etienne. Oh, a good move at the 5. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. He'll try again. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. Third down and goal now. And this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Here's Lawrence. And my goodness, another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. Here's Devin Singletary. He played in this state at Florida Atlantic and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Third down and 1. Stroud. That is caught. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on third and 1. The Woods will go in motion right. Play action. Stroud now. This is caught. It's Woods. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Give left side for Pierce. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Pierce will try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Here's Stroud. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now they'll shift things around. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. Straight ahead, Etienne. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Lawrence will throw. This is caught. It's Kirk. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Etienne. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Woods the receiver in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now Stroud. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll go again with Etienne. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Now Lawrence now going to move him around. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Now 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Bigsby. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They go play action now. Lawrence able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tank Bigsby with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Throwing now, Lawrence. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stroud. That's complete to Pierce. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Stroud to throw it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Here's Stroud. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining times. As he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Stroud. Finding Schultz. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Stroud looks to throw. That is incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. To throw with Stroud. He's got his man. It's Dell with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Flushed out right. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Jacksonville, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.